Well, we are back after quite a long while. I'm recording now. We're all good. All the audio is coming in. All of the desktop audio is coming in. We should be all set. So with that being said, let us roll for recap. We are missing Verda tonight, but other than that, we're all set. Oh shit! Good start. It's a strong start.
Uh-oh.
But a 2. I think this is a good shot of me having to recap.
5.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be doing it. 7, okay. 10, wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot the recap.
Forgot, yeah, that's fair. That's completely fair. We haven't been here in 3 weeks, that's absolutely fine. I think that...
I just remember there was a giant ball and everybody got their butt handed to them, and that's all I remember.
That's pretty much what happened.
People are gonna be... Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So I will lead our recap tonight. Last we left off, 3 whole weeks ago. Again, shaking the rust off. That's what's going to be happening this session. You guys had found yourselves teleported onto the ship known as the Dramyg Muhin, the flying airship that was used to sail over the Redant and then back over the Redant, back like 2-way trip, carrying in reinforcements from Gerard Van Sailor over to the Jester and his forces. So, when you guys portaled in, you were immediately smacked into the middle of this iron-reinforced cage that was supposedly prepared for mages or like wizards of your speciality, and it has been fine-tuned to keep adventurers inside, as it would, because they're freaking Kennemuin. This is their whole job. Found yourselves locked in. Stigandr, they betrayed you, right? You were gonna hopefully get paid for this as you assisted the Kennemuin in capturing these people. However, that plan was ripped to shreds as they locked you in with them and said that you were simply to be put down like a dog. Although now, you guys tried to escape from the cage, pretty much succeeded getting out of it, but then started running into the reinforcements and started having a bit of trouble battling your way to the top of the ship and attempting to seize it and take control of it. So with that, you all actually fell in this fight against the Kennemuin and the Jack of Diamonds, Zaroth. You don't know where you are now, but you can have a pretty good sense that you might be hanging in some of these outside cages that are suspended directly over the lava. Meanwhile, Karu and Verda were kind of floundering around outside the city of giants, trying to figure out what to do next, deciding on next moves, and eventually they landed on the possibility of teleporting to King's Gate, trying to catch these Kennemuin and the ship off guard. So, we're going to begin with our crew on the Dramyg Muhin. You all come to in a very uncomfortable state. There's metal beneath you. It's not particularly hot. It's actually quite freezing right now. As you can assume, the altitude is obviously causing it to be much colder than it normally would be on the ground. But that is a good sign, as it seems you have not reached the Redant yet. As you all awaken, well, the first of you to awaken is Zaroth. As Zaroth, you hear in your mind, though it is not present with you, the voice of the spear.
Wake up. Wake up. Come on. Shift your foolish buttocks into position and prepare to stand. Break free. Come now. Useless.
I'm gonna look around to see, like, what the predicament is, where I'm at.
So Zaroth, you open your eyes, and you immediately get this rush of vertigo. As some 1,000 to 2,000 feet below you, you can see the tops of mountains stretching out into the distance. And off in the direction of that the ship is going, you can see this blazing orange light that is radiating around the mountain range. You can assume that is the Redaunt, though it is pretty far away. You do appear to be outside in this cage, which is suspended by these giant devilish bars that have reached up to almost the buttress of the ship, where it widens out into the hull. And you can see several of your companions lying slumped in these metal cages as well. Again, it's freaking chilly, but you're a Goliath. You're probably fine with that.
How long have I been out for?
You've been out? It's hard to tell. But as of right now, you can assume you've probably been out for multiple hours.
Okay, so seeing as I was unconscious, would I have gotten a short or long rest?
This is more of a waiting an hour and coming back to 1 hit point type thing. You were still like at 1 HP since you weren't actively resting and regenerating.
Gotcha.
You were trying to fight off the throes of death. And as you're looking around, you're realizing that you feel a lot less swollen and strong. You feel a lot less powerful, as your equipment has, of course, been removed. Your belt of giant strength has been taken from you, as well as your weapons. Even though it's not in your hand, you can still hear the voice of Spear, as it seems to have been trying to awaken you.
Well, seeing as I have just about been dead, I'm going to lay there and wait for everyone else to wake up and not do anything.
Alright.
I'm just gonna rest for a minute and be like, that was insane.
The next to wake is Gazef. Gazef, you shift, jolt slightly as you realize you're not where you once were. And you're in this new predicament. You're feeling so light now, as your armor has been removed from you. You awaken. You see Zaroth sitting there, legs dangling out beneath the cage, kind of waiting.
I'm gonna hand to my face, trying to wake up, look towards the environment, and try to see if I can see Alex.
Turn, you look, you see the slumped body of the giant Hrundir in the cage next to you, but over across where there seems to be another skeleton lying in this cage, not removed at all, not cleaned, not taken away, and slumped on top of it is Alex.
So with my hat looking directly beneath me, I'm just gonna shake, look back towards Zaroth, and what did we get ourselves into?
I'm not sure. I have a plan. Not a good one, but I have a plan. I just need time to rest before I even try anything. I think we all could use a little rest right now, even if it's not the most comfortable situation.
Then I leave my confidence with you, and I'm just gonna go into a trance.
You begin to trance. It's a very uncomfortable position you're sitting in, on these iron bars suspended above the endless drop down into the mountain range below. Managed to block out the sounds of the outside world. The whistling, cold wind as the ship moves. You fall into your trance. Next to awaken is Alex. Alex, you kind of jerk a little bit. You hear this crunch beneath you. Whoa! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. As you accidentally knock off the skull of this skeleton, and it plops down through the bars, whoosh, dropping into the nothingness below you.
Sorry, buddy. Pat him on the neck.
Pat him on the neck. Pat him on the vertebrae.
Sorry about that. Oh, there you guys are. Quite the predicament we're in.
See, Gazef is suspended there in the trance. Zaroth's just kind of sitting there.
In terms of, what order are we like aligned on these cages?
So it goes Gazef, then Zaroth, then Stigandr, then there's an empty cage, then there's you.
Okay.
And that is in order from like
Or is
the
it?
tip of the ship to the back. I don't remember. Sorry, I don't know nautical terms. very
Okay,
much.
so it is horizontal.
Yes, it is horizontal. So like, if you look at the map right now, you are aligned.
So
where
there
you
is a
would
bit
be.
of a gap between me and the others.
Yes. Strangely enough,
Oh wait, where's Stigandr?
Stigandr is the closest to you. So he's in the very middle. And he's not awoken just
Okay.
yet.
But he's still with us potentially.
Yeah, he hasn't been executed yet.
Very interesting. I thought they said they wanted to get rid of him. So I pat myself down. I don't have anything on me.
Nothing. Did a thorough search.
I guess I'll check the skeleton.
Skeleton? If you look. Make an investigation check?
I
Like
mean, there's
DC
always
10 or something.
There's always a chance.
It always
that
is.
he's got- Oh yay!
What'd you get?
Oh, is it not showing up? I got a 7.
Did not show up. This is a skeleton. You find like a tattered shirt, some pants. This thing is dead, and there is nothing on him. Unfortunately, it seems to be a very barren creature. Of both skin, flesh, and jewelry or valuables.
Would Alex potentially know enough about the human? Or actually, is it a human?
It seems to be tiefling.
Okay, that's humanoid enough, or human enough. But
Humanish.
would I be able to identify a bone that I could use to lockpick?
Interesting. Make a medicine check.
While he's doing that,
Sure.
I want to ask: are there guards around? And what is
No.
like
There's nothing
So, like,
around you
and then-
currently. In fact,
as
there's-
far as our
As far as your cage is concerned, there's no door behind you. There's no like entrance point. It's strange. You seem to have been like teleported in here almost, or you don't know how. You have no clue how they managed to get you into this cage. It doesn't even seem like there's a door on the cage.
what about
Okay.
above me? Does the top
Oh, is
open
it?
up?
It's similar to the cage that we were in earlier, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of similar to that. But like above you, you can see it also doesn't seem to open. But you can notice some seams around the edge and some hinges. But more like locks. As if you could unlock those and the cage would float downwards. So something could be deposited in the top. And then closed.
Ionical cage.
Yeah.
Are we just hanging over the lava? Like we can't reach the side of the boat or anything?
No lava right now, but you're gonna... Well, you would be. You could reach out from where you are, Zaroth. You could touch the side of the ship, yeah.
Okay.
You can see the chains above you that are fastened to the underside of the ship they look very sturdy. It's at this point that Stigandr starts to just kind of shift, turn. You hear this kind of low grumble as he awakens. You are muted, I believe. Yeah. Stigandr. Oh, dear.
Am I on?
Yes.
Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, okay, so he wakes up, he groans, looks, fuck.
Accurate.
Damn it. banging the back of his head on the cage. Because, yeah, if, like, Zaroth was like, kind of squeezed in there, he's definitely squeezed in.
Yeah. Luckily, there's some space for you, Stigandr. It's not like a complete cramp. There's
But
some room in this
definitely
cage.
much more uncomfortable than for the normal humanoid.
Totally. It's not a nice cage, that's for damn sure.
Nope.
Again, it's chilly, but not too cold for you, as you are a wolf person, and you're accustomed to the frigid winters of Scavia. Not too bad.
Yeah. Damn it.
Right, the following is just a test.
Right?
Okay.
Working now.
Now it's working.
Yeah, I switched to opera, so that's why I forgot to get.
Oh, you switched to Opera. Oh, yeah. Opera's a good browser. That's the one I use.
I tried GX, but then it shut down my internet.
Oh. That's weird.
Apparently, it's a common bug.
Huh. That's strange.
I really miss the Lego tapping.
I'm gonna pass on the rest for a minute plan to Stigandr and tell him to pass it to Alex.
Okay, so Zaroth leans over to you, Stigandr, or as close as you can get, and he's like, I'm gonna wait. Rest. Tell Alex. Message along. You start to rest, slipping into a uneasy, uncomfortable sleep after quite a while. It's hard to fall into one in this current condition. But eventually you do find rest. The hours pass. You see the ship moving closer and closer to the Redant. And Gazef, a chill starts to run down your spine. You finish your trance. You realize that you're getting close to the border.
I have an inkling of what's about to happen.
An inkling. You've got some time, but the closer you get, the colder it feels.
I'm gonna... Who's the closest one next to me?
Zaroth.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at Zaroth, and, like... There's gonna have some level of fear in my face as I'm trying my best to remain calm and just flat out go, I don't think I'm gonna be able to travel with you much longer. And then trying to look over Stigandr and, like, with an inkling of hatred, like, all of us are put in a situation, like, I'm gonna look towards Alex and just, you're gonna have to take care of the little ones while I'm gone.
I don't know where you think you're going. We're kind of trapped.
I mean, but wasn't he supposed to be here for Death Cat?
Yeah, Yeah, I figured he was just back. Like, they just, like, he's alive again.
It is a bit of a delay, though. But
I think it was these lands that brought me back.
oh, and if we pass over,
I'm losing strength, but I hope you the best in your journey, and I hope you get those responsible.
This is fixing to get a lot harder to get off this boat.
And then, if I'm beginning to feel weaker, just, it was great adventuring with honorable people again. Thank you for making my life feel cherished.
Sit back and wait.
Gazef is there. Okay.
You can't feel it yet. It's getting colder. Start to shiver. The hours pass as Zaroth slips into slumber. And if you guys would like to long rest, you can.
Yeah.
However, as you are resting in metal cages, and as you are dangling above who knows what, you will only restore half of your hit points. Because these are not resting conditions.
Rounded up or down?
Rounded down.
Same thing.
Every D&D instance, you are always rounding down. Like, no matter what it is, you always round. Pretty much always, I think. Which kind of is annoying, but at the same time, it's fine. Alright.
Well,
Unless it's 5.5, then you round up.
Yeah. It's starting to warm now. The rest of you. As you're flying on this airship. It's getting warmer. As you're getting closer and closer to don't. Gazef, you begin to feel colder and colder, even though you know you shouldn't be. The rest of you, these mountains are passing quickly. The bright orange light from the lava is reaching higher and higher, followed by the flame-like sensation. The molten rock so far below you. As the
can
sky...
I reach the top of my cage?
Yes, you can.
Oh, no, you go ahead first.
Okay.
I can reach the top of my cage. Okay.
As you begin to feel this sudden shift, the sky begins to open, the clouds parting, and you can see the sun once again, after so long, peeking through the clouds. Rays, beautiful golden light shining down on you, marred by the fiery red rising from beneath. We get to hear sounds of flapping wings, small wings. As a tiny imp carrying a sack begins to descend beneath the hull, coming towards your cages. The imp beats its wings, comes closer and closer.
Is it close enough to grab?
Yes. Well, not quite. It's getting closer. It seems to be going towards Gazef's cage. And as it does so, it lands on the cage, picks the sack, pulls it open, grabs something from inside and reaches through the bars. And drops, actually it would be more like this. It drops towards Gazef a pellet. Small pellet, like a boba pearl.
Ooh. Do I have enough time to recognize it?
It looks like the beads of nourishment you guys had. The imp says,
Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying your stay. Don't worry, it won't be too much longer until it starts to warm up.
Then it starts to crawl along the bars of the cage again. Flaps over to Zaroth's cage.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
It drops the little pellet towards you.
Does he sound like he is part of this crew?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely seems
Can
like
I
this
reach
is a
him?
potential. Huh?
Can I reach him?
Can you reach him? If you stood up, you can try to grab for him. He's staying above you, trying to like drop it towards you.
I want to try this as quick as possible. I'm still sitting. I'm just gonna stick my hand up and in my head just go Corvos now.
Okay. Suddenly, all of you start to hear the sounds of this whining, whistling, metallic noise. As per the weapon itself, Corvos jams into the wooden beams of the side of the ship, pushing through. You hear the puncture sounds as it pierces through brass tubing and like bars and like cracking sounds of machinery. And you hear like the sounds of metal being grated together as punctured through the wall is this black spear. The imp jumps backwards, starts flying, and zips towards, it starts to go away pretty much. And Zaroth, as you're holding your hand up, the spear is jamming itself through, but it is getting kind of stuck. And you can hear the sounds in your head.
Just a moment longer. Come now. Push. Break. Bend.
Come on, you little bitch.
Wow, ow, 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 ow.
Pushes
ow,
through,
ow, ow, ow.
and Zaroth, the spear shoots into your hand.
Finally.
You see the imp beginning to fly back up towards the top of the ship.
Spear can fit through the bars. I want to try and just take an underhand or sideways, and I just want to launch it at the imp.
Make an attack roll.
$13.
13, let me see. This is just a typical imp, so it shouldn't be too hard to hit, I don't think. Ha! AC 13. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, beats it.
Beats it indeed. Okay, I would like to mention that you guys, since you were sleeping in these cages, all of you have a level of exhaustion. I forgot to mention that earlier. You have 1 level of exhaustion. If you had exhaustion before, this will stack on top of those.
And that's disadvantage on basically all checks, right?
Nope, that's just all skill checks, yeah.
Skill checks, okay.
Not attack rolls or saving throws, just skill checks.
Okay. 11 damage.
11 damage? The spear flies through the bars, shooting towards the imp, strikes it in the back. The backpack of beads of nourishment goes flying, and these little pellets start dropping down into the... It's gonna start raining like boba down below after a while. But the imp lets out this screech as it puffs into dust. And it is destroyed. However, you hear the sounds of the ship getting more and more creaky. And this irritated whining starting to form in the air. As the grating of these unstable cogs and wheels, and suddenly also the sound of this spewing steam or smoke as the punctured pipe begins to release this pressurized air. It seems as though you might have damaged some internal circuitry.
That should buy some time.
Yeah, but now you have this spear.
That was important.
I want to look at Stigandr and where are weapons kept, where's armor kept, where is that at?
Would I know that?
Yeah, you would. You know that all stolen or non-stolen weaponry will be kept up here in this semi-armory.
Where is that again?
It will be on the middle deck, or I suppose, yeah, the one in the middle. You see that place with the weapon racks? That is where all of the weapons would be kept, and armor.
They'd be kept on the first level down. With that hallway we were in before, on the left side. No, right side. Or is it left?
Left.
I get those confused.
Would be left.
Left side. Left side from where we came from. Down there.
Alright. When Corvus gets back, I want to switch the damage type to acid.
Okay.
And I want to poke the seams of the roof.
Interesting.
And I just want to circle it and try to I want to get a hold of the cage and hope that with the acid effect, it will kind of loosen.
We'll attack. Here goes, moment of truth.
23.
23 hits. AC 20. Yeah, these are some very, very reinforced bars. Or I suppose seams in this case. Go ahead and roll damage. They are not vulnerable to acid. They're very sturdy. However, this might be able to do... I'm assuming you're using two-handed.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me
pitiful.
reroll
Why
that.
did it do like...
There we go. There's
There we go.
two-handed. 13.
You jam the spear into the small crack and start to pry it upwards, the small bits of acid corroding the metal around it slightly, although it is fairly resistant. And as you push and pry, I need you to make an athletics check at disadvantage because of the exhaustion. But as you're pushing and forcing, trying to lever this cage open, you seem to be making some progress. Although you do hear the commotion from inside the ship. 20, that's so that's the first one?
Well,
16?
Yeah,
You're making an effort and it's moving, it's trying. You're trying your very, very best. Actually, it wouldn't be 16 because you're not at +7 right now.
Oh no, I'm usually at +10.
You're usually at +10? Oh, cool, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, right, you already swapped it out. Perfect. This is why we love D&D Beyond. Just does it for you. You push and force. You're getting there, but you definitely hear the sounds of these Muhin on the inside of the ship starting to move towards a position where they can perhaps try to suppress you. Is there anything anyone else would like to do in this position right now? You're waiting. Anyone saying anything? Anyone doing anything? Gaz, if you were just slumped in this corner, you're sweating, you're feeling freezing cold wash over you. You're not sure how much longer you have.
Alright, I'm actually gonna check out a spell. I'll get right back to you.
Alrighty. Stigandr, are you doing anything right now? You've had a long rest, you're feeling much better.
I'm feeling much better, but also at this point, probably a bit more dejected than before. Because like, we tried it all, we gave it our damned all, and we still failed.
Hmm.
So while he is watching this, like he's not really going to try and break out himself.
Okay, he's just watching, waiting. Alex, are you doing anything right now? Alright, the medicine check from so long ago. Gotta get back to that.
No, because yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
Alright, sure.
I would actually like to pat down the, because if these cages work similar to the one that we were locked in earlier, then I like to try and pat down and see if I can't feel like a control panel or something.
Interesting, okay. Make an investigation check. $24? No panel or anything, but you do sense that within the seam on the ship, on the cage, this is meant to go downwards. But if it did, it would just drop. But you feel this magical tingling sensation, as if there's something that would lower it magically, and then slam it shut magically as well. It's like a magical magnet.
Can I try and activate it?
Interesting, okay. Roll an Arcana check. I'm gonna give you disadvantage on this one.
Alright.
I mean, you
I
should
am
have
not
disadvantage on
Karhu
both,
with-
right? Because of...
Oh gosh.
Oh shit. Okay, well you're kind of touching along the seam, trying to figure it out, but this is not your specialty. This is a Karhu thing. And you're very much underprepared for this, especially without your tools and your normal items of good use. But unfortunately you are unable to find any luck with that. Alright. Zaroth, make one more athletics check for me at disadvantage once again.
First roll, 24.
Okay.
Second roll, 17.
17. Finally, you hear the sound of this whistling, almost whispering and whistling at the same time, this magical mist, as you push and pry, and you see this odd, elastic, magical blue glowing substance trying to keep these bars together. But as you're pushing and forcing, you manage to create a good enough gap. So you've got the cage here, you were kind of swinging out like this. You got a little break here. But you're not sure how long you can hold it for.
How big's the break?
That's probably enough to fit you through.
I'm going through and I'm going to just try to balance on top of the cage.
Woohoo! Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm not the best at this one.
Disadvantage.
14 and a come on, something good, and then 30-20.
They're dirty 20. Okay, so you do manage to push yourself out. However, as you do so and you're removing the spear, the cage slams shut beneath you, and you feel this like obvious shift, and you feel your grip start to loosen. And as you start to fall, roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do I have disadvantage on this?
Nope, just on ability checks.
Can I see it?
You can feel yourself falling. Yeah, you can definitely see it.
I have advantage.
Okay. Is that for like spell attack, like spells, or is that
No,
for
it's
everything?
Barbarian danger sense.
Danger sense.
Yeah,
All right,
advantage
man, I love
attacks
it.
against effects.
It's their spider sense.
Yeah, yeah,
10,
exactly.
Except they have to see
14.
it like Spider-Man.
Yeah. 14? Yeah, you're holding on. You're barely keeping your grip here, but it is working. You've got, like, Corvos is actually jammed in one of these, the links and the chains, and you're using that to just kind of hold on and try not to fall. You are definitely safe for now, but progress has not just been made. Stigandr, you see Zaroth is now standing on the outside of the cage with his feet against the bars, trying his best to hold on. Alex, you kind of see this as well, and you start to hear the sound of these guards moving closer, and you begin to see these slats opening underneath the hull, and crossbows being pointed outside. Right. Zaroth, roll another dexterity check for me, or I'd say this would be acrobatics. Actually, you're climbing up. Acrobatics is for going down, generally. Let's go with athletics. Sorry, you can re-roll that.
Okay, that's 13.
13?
Or 26. So
Damn. All right. So you're managing to pull yourself up the shaft of the spear. And the spear is like,
You're going to die. What are you doing? Go back now.
ooh, nice. Okay. So Gazef reaches up, utters some words, and the bless spell affects Zaroth.
Wait,
Which is a
if all of our items were taken, that requires a material component.
right. That's true. So it would not work
Sorry.
because you don't have holy water. Very good point. Very good point. I didn't think of that. You're right. You do attempt to cast the spell, but then you realize, oh my god, what am I doing? You don't have your holy symbol, or you don't have some holy water on you right now. So unfortunately, you're unable to cast the spell. Okay. Well then. The first
There's
volley.
spells I wanted to cast, but I don't
what
have
the
one.
hell am I doing?
What are you doing? I don't know. What was your plan here, man?
I have spider climb.
Alright, all the problems gone. You're fine. Start climbing up the side of the chain.
Well, you
Okay.
may not have been able to do it initially.
That's what
Are you just adding a bunch of soundboards?
Yep, that's how it is.
Oh my god!
Alright, Zaroth starts to spider climb up as he forgot he could do that. He's like, oh my god, I'm holding on to the spear. Wait a second, I'm a dampier. I can do this. This is fine. Okay, what are you
got
doing,
hit
Zaroth?
real hard on the head.
You are now standing, or you are now clutched onto the underside of the hull.
I want to just get to the hole where I can walk on it, and I want to try to move cage to cage.
Okay, yeah, you head over to Gazef's cage. Or Stigandr,
Actually-
anyone. You can get to any of them.
There's still the archer or the
Actually,
crossbowman.
They
pointed
can't
out,
see
right?
Zaroth, and all you guys are still in your cages. They're not releasing a volley yet.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. Thank you, Alex. I want to swap Corvos
Okay.
to a great axe,
Alright, suddenly you're holding a great axe.
and I want to start trying to chop a hole into the side of the hole.
Roll attack.
Not super big, just big enough where I could crawl through it.
Sure.
Or Stigandr could crawl through it.
Sure, if you can get up here. 19?
19.
That'll definitely hit.
And damage. There's still acid.
Aye,
11.
11? Alright, so you slam into this, like, section of the hull here. It's strong, it's a tough hull, but you do manage to make a dent. And as you slam into it and you pull down, trying to force one of the boards out, you might take a couple more swings, but you do have the ability to definitely damage the hull of the ship. Alrighty. You hear the sound of the Dramyg Muhin on the inside. Like, where'd he go? What are we shooting at? We climbed up the chain! How'd he get that spear? You want to go ahead and roll attack again? You may. You certainly can.
25.
5? Alright, go ahead and roll damage. 15? Yeah. This time you managed to chop a big enough hole in that you could definitely get through. And now you see on the underside, again, you're starting to notice these turning cogs and the pipes running along the inside of the ship. It seems as though it's separated from like the hull. You got the hull, then you got like the piping and stuff, the interior, and then you got the inside wall. And that might have been what Corvus damaged.
Okay. Now, instead of doing the whole going through the top of the cage, I just want to walk down the chain again towards one of the cages, upside down.
Okay.
Take the axe and just kind of into the side, into like the bars.
Into the bars. Okay. So you walk down, and now they can see you again because you are going into a lower position. So they are going to fire at you. However, you can go ahead and roll attack. This will be a little trickier because they're made of metal.
18.
18. This first hit misses you. Second one hits. There are only 3 crossbowmen, the third one is. So you're only going to take 1. 18. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually pretty good damage. You're going to take 10 points of lightning damage. And Constitution saving throw. As we learned before, as we discovered, you do need to make a save against being stunned after every single one of these shots. However, that will hit.
Constitution save?
Con save, yep.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
He is unfortunately
Nat 20.
not. However, it doesn't matter because he's all good. He's not stunned.
And then damage for the great axe attack.
What was the damage? Sorry.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Go ahead and roll it.
Just making sure I hit first.
You sure did.
10.
10. You managed to make a solid dent in one of these bars, and if you hit it again, you might be able to cut it loose. Who are you going for? Stigandr, Gazef, or Alex?
Gazef.
Gazef, alright. His bars are a little bit more brittle. Okay, go ahead and roll attack once again, and we're gonna go for another volley.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, okay, sick! Slamming into this, I don't even think you need to roll damage for this one. You carve a dent and pry it backwards, and one of these bars is wedged loose, and it goes falling down into the endless drop, probably spearing into some poor deer or something beneath. And you manage to carve a hole into this cage. However, these 3 shots are coming at you. 4, 10, 16. 16, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
16 hits? Okay, 1d12. Oh, Jesus. 4 points of lightning damage, and another con save from you, my good sir.
Gaz, if I am within 10 feet, I'm right next to you.
Yes, you are.
Do you have anything to say before I roll this?
Give me a second. Let me...
It's +3? Can't remember your charisma modifier.
Yeah, he gets a +3 to his saving throws.
Excellent.
And then let me check,
17.
17 succeeds. You're not stunned. Okay.
And then
as of right now, I would like you guys to roll initiative.
oh yay.
Oh, yay, indeed.
17. Yay.
17?
I didn't click my thing. I forgot.
Oh.
Aye. It's the same as it was the first time.
It's all good. Everybody roll an initiative. I'll have these guys roll initiative as well. Oh, that's a 12.
Oh gosh. Initiative, I've been only vaguely paying attention. What's going on?
It's okay. Zaroth is trying to break y'all out right now.
And I'm having one of those days where every roll is a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, 21 is my initiative.
Ooh, nice. And for Alex, that's a 22. Stigandr,
So
what did you
you
get?
got that long rest. Do we have all our HP back?
Half of your HP and a level of exhaustion.
All right. I can work with that.
Nice. All right, cool. Alex, you haven't much to do right now. You don't have much that you can do as you're in this cage. Are you doing anything?
Would I be able to make another attempt at the
Sure.
whatever the hand plate or whatever it is that I tried last time to
Sure.
try and get out?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Of course,
Disadvantage.
there's always a possibility I roll 2 20s.
There is. Or not. That's another possibility. Unfortunately, yes, you're not able to prise this open. Okay, Gazef, you now have a hole you can hopefully clamber through, but where will you go from there? That's the question. Looks like there's only one way out, and that's down. 2 seconds. Alright, what are we doing, Gazef?
That was considered a long rest while we were passed out.
Yes, it was. You only regain half hit points, however, you do get all of your spells back and abilities.
Right.
Remember, you cannot use material components currently, as you have no material, like spellcasting focus or material component pouch on you.
Okay. Oh, just a second. I'm just going through my spells to see. Damn, I don't have healing word. Oh, wait, because they're attacking us from... No, I don't. Never mind. Shit. I was about to cast. Alright, so you know what? I'm just gonna concentrate on... can I do hold person? Oh, can I see one of the guys trying to attack,
Yeah.
Zaroth? Alright, so then I want to go ahead and cast hold person.
Ooh, nice! Does that require material components at all?
No.
Oh, excellent! Okay, he has to roll a wisdom saving throw. Ha! 2! Fails! Alright, so one of these guys suddenly freezes, as they're paralyzed, cannot shoot crossbow bolts at all. Nice! That's your action.
Yes, that'll go ahead and be my action.
They're gonna return?
So. Yeah, that'll be the end.
Sure. Zaroth.
And I reach Gazef if I just keep
Yes.
spider climbing towards him.
Yes, indeed.
I just want to grab him.
Grab him. Cool.
And then start moving towards the hole.
Alrighty. So you're moving upwards and out. Gazef, are you allowing him to pull you along with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna extend my hand out. Like, one hand is focused on casting hold person. My other hand is gonna be extended so he can grab it.
Cool. Alrighty.
How
so-
far are we from the hole I made?
From the hole you made, probably about 15 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna rage
Nice.
with my bonus action,
Nice.
and then I'm going to use where is it? Which now my reach increases by 5, and I grow to large.
All right. Keep forgetting.
Where is it? Where is it?
Awesome.
Mighty Impel. I can't use 2 bonus actions. Never mind.
Damn. All right, but you do rage, and you grow in size. You start grabbing him, pulling him upwards. Are you gonna start moving, or are you just gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna start moving towards it,
Sick,
which
okay.
I can reach it, can I? With 15
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put him through the hole into the ship.
You climb up the cage, well, the chains once again, and you start shoving him through the hole. Gazef, it's an uncomfortable fit, but it is a fit, and you push yourself through, and you're now sitting on the inside. And you are currently, well, Zaroth, I'm not moving Zaroth, I'm moving Gazef. Not there, but you are on the inside of, oh, hello, Verda. You're on the
We got a
inside of
Verda.
this ship.
That was how much movement have I used?
So you used half your movement because you're carrying him, so that makes it harder to move. But after
Yeah,
that,
so I
you
probably
used like
used about
15, so that's like 30, so you got about 10 left.
How far am I from the crossbow guys?
Crossbow guys, you're about, I'd say, actually 10 feet.
Can
They do
I
have, like
get
arrow
on
slit
this?
type things.
How wide's the arrow slit?
Wide enough.
And can I, if I'm on the side of it, can they see me to shoot me?
Probably not.
Cool. I'm gonna go get on the side of that. The
Oh,
side
yeah.
that's closest. I want to get it's close, like 10 feet, closest to the closest guy.
Alrighty, cool. So you clamber up next to it. You're getting ready to attack. Stigandr, you are still within this ship, within this freaking cage. It's annoying. Anything you'd like to do here, sir?
Honestly, not really.
Okay, you're just kind of sitting there waiting. And Muhin, two of them are going to take attacks. The other one is going to try to save against the spell. Oh, shit. Oh, actually, well, no, they can't really attack. They're going to go for nobody. They can't do anything because they can't see you. All right. That brings us to Alex.
Round number 3.
Round number 3, sure. I think for the sake of what's going on right now, I think we're going to probably get out of initiative in just a moment because there's no real point in this because... Well, when things happen, we'll see what happens, but it'll be alright. Yeah. Damn. Jeez. My goodness.
It's like I used my inspiration so I could get rid of disadvantage. Then I got a 1, so I have my inspiration back.
Crazy. Gazef, you're now sitting on the inside of this kitchen-looking area. It's weird. You don't have your weapons. I don't know where these guys are. They're probably not there, actually. Probably on the top. Anything you'd like to do?
Can I look for like a kitchen knife?
Sure, you find one. You find a kitchen knife. It's got a dagger.
Alright. Alright, so then can I make this hole bigger than what it is?
You can try.
Yeah.
I'll say if you want to
so
spend your action like
what-
just chipping away, you can.
Yeah, I'll spend both my actions trying to like make the hole bigger, make it easier for the next one.
Cool. So you spend your turn just prying away some of the metal, forcing the knife in there and kind of gutting it a little bit more. You do make a good sizable chunk, and it'll probably be more comfortable for the next person coming through. Alrighty. Zaroth.
I'm gonna take the axe, and I want to put it through the arrow slit.
Okay, you stick the axe through the arrow slit?
Well, I mean, I want to swing it through and try to take the guy behind
That's
it.
what you're trying to do. Okay, go ahead and roll attack. It will be a little tricky. He's going to have like 3/4 cover because obviously he's right behind the arrow slit. It's going to be a little tricky to hit him. That's going to be...
Would I have
tough to hit.
disadvantage in that case?
Yeah, yes. 3/4 cover, I believe, is disadvantage.
Okay, reckless great weapon master.
Okay.
For the first swing, 15.
15 will miss.
Okay, I'll take the second swing.
Cool. First one chops into it, but doesn't get any purchase. Second one,
12.
12. Man.
Wait,
No.
I'm guessing I couldn't see anything anymore from the break.
Kind of,
from
but
the
it still
axe
doesn't
for
really
next swing.
affect the cover, unfortunately.
Well, in that
Another
case, I'm-
cosplay.
In that
Yes.
case,
That's kind of crazy.
bonus action. I want to reach through and grab the guy's arm,
Okay, you grab his arm.
and I'm
I think I know what we're
gonna
doing.
see if this works. I have Mighty Impel. I
Okay.
can move someone 30 feet.
Yes, you can.
I want to pull him through and drop him.
Okay. Make a strength check with disadvantage as you try to mash him against the reinforced wall of this ship and pull him down through it.
So what you're saying is it's a straight strength check because I'm raged.
Correct. Kind of. Close as you can get for that.
16.
16. You do slam this guy into the wood and you daze him, but it's not making much of a dent, unfortunately.
Alright,
Ship
I'm
was
putting my arm
made
back.
to be a little sturdy.
I'm gonna leave my hand there so they can shoot me or stab me or
Okay.
whatever,
Sure.
and then I'll end my turn.
All right. Okay. From there, cycle through Muhin. Because I'm assuming Stigandr, you don't have much you can do, unfortunately, right now. It kind of sucks. These two are going to shoot at you. They're up. And the other one is still not. Oh wow, they suck ass. They're terrible. These guys are awful at this. They're bad at their job, that's for sure. This last one, wow, it cannot break free. Okay. Alex, round 3?
This is round 4.
4, okay.
Using that advantage I got from last
Sure.
time of you.
Jeez.
Yay!
9.
And I don't.
Don't have an inspiration anymore. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Gazef. You were standing here with your kitchen knife.
Is there anything that I can use? Oh, you know what? Can I grab that table if I open it and like kind of extend it out so they got something to
Interesting.
like land?
Yeah, sure. So you grab the
Create like
table,
a
you start
platform.
pulling it over. Yeah, making a platform. Interesting. You
Yeah.
start trying to wedge it through. The table's pretty light, luckily. You managed to kick some of the barrels out of the way real quick. I will say make a strength check because you're pulling a table and trying to force it through this small hole, which is a little tricky.
Just a second. $11.
11. So you're pushing it. Well, you have it in position, but it's not. You're not able to get it through yet. The legs are being kind of a problem.
Alright, so you know what? Can I spend the rest of my second action getting rid of the legs?
Getting rid of the legs? Sure, yeah. So you go start chopping at one of them.
Second action?
The bone. I'm assuming. Hang on. Oh right, yeah. Wait a second. Do you mean like bonus
Yeah, I
action?
get-
Pathfinder?
No, does that would have been, yeah, I'm thinking Pathfinder, I'm confusing myself.
Pathfinder's cool though, man. I love the 3 action system. It's kind of sick.
Yeah. Alright, no, so that'll be the end of my round.
Okay. Zaroth. Mr. Mobility over here.
I'm gonna take the axe.
All right.
I'm not aiming at a guy.
Okay.
I'm just aiming at. I just want to make a
Okay,
bigger
roll
hole.
for
in
it,
the
yeah. Go ahead and roll attack.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Sure.
So I take a -5 penalty on
Yes.
whatever my attack roll is.
However, you do advantage. Woo! Yeah, that'll hit.
I don't think I need it.
Nope. Unless you crit.
And then it's
Fish for crit. Just saying.
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Crit fishing.
Okay, I didn't.
Nah, man. All right.
And I get +10 to damage, right?
Indeed. Sure do.
19.
19.
May that
Alrighty.
feet rest in peace in 5.5.
Yeah.
Yo.
That sucks. It's a cool feat. I like it. It's just annoying that they're getting rid of it. Or nerfing it into the ground. Can't remember. You slam into the wall and start prying the hole, and it's somewhere. It's something. It's probably large enough that you could get possibly somebody fit through. Maybe. Go ahead and roll attack again if you'd like to.
On second attack, I'm aiming at him.
Okay. Yeah, you got a much easier time at hitting him this time.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
For sure. He only has like a +5 to his AC now.
14.
4. Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Second roll is a 19.
As a okay, interesting. So the second one will actually, or as in this one, will still miss. Because of the freaking cover. The cover is killing you.
Okay, well, I want to reach through and grab him and try to pull him out again.
Try again. Do you just instantly grab him? Can you just, or is there a check involved?
He has to succeed, like to move him, he has to succeed a DC 15, I think is what it said. DC 15.
Oh shit, he rolled like a freaking 18, man.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw? Yeah, this time he gets a 22.
Nah.
Unfortunately, he's not going anywhere.
Well.
Alright, they're actually going to start drawing back from the hole, and they're going to begin to flee and call for reinforcements. So Zaroth, we're gonna pop out of turn order for just a second. Zaroth, you've got some time to do whatever you want. If you want to go grab somebody else, you can.
Yeah, I'm moving for Alex, then Stigandr, just 'cause I think Stigander's gonna be the hardest one to get through.
Okay. You managed,
And I know him.
with Alex's help, you were able to pry it open and force the cage open. And Alex, you're able to kind of clamber out onto the top for the sake of brevity right now. You're clutching onto the chains. And then you get over to Stigandr's and the same thing. You push the axe in, you prise it open. Stigandr, you managed to, like, he opened the gates for you. If you want to get out, you can. You've got the potential option to. What are you doing?
Alright, he's gonna give it one more go before
Okay.
being completely rejected.
Kind of lift yourself to your feet. Start pushing yourself through the bars and clambering onto the top, and now the three of you are standing, or actually, Gazef is not with you guys right now, but the two of you are standing on top of these chains in this cage. Now the challenge is getting
Can
out
I
of
use
here.
my claws to try and as makeshift climbing gear to make my way to the hole?
I'll give you like a +2 to your check.
Yee. Hey,
And I'll
go
carry
ahead.
I'll carry Alex.
So, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stigandr, I
Go
need you
ahead.
to roll an athletics check, and Zaroth, you are grabbing Alex and you're pulling up towards the hole.
And that's a +2 to the
+2?
roll, so that's a
Yeah.
23.
You
and then
start.
did Gazef eventually get the
Yeah,
table
you
through?
managed to get the table through. You have not been discovered yet. You chopped away the legs and you pushed the table through. You were standing on the other side to make sure it doesn't fall. So Zaroth, you deposit Alex. You like kind of pick him up, climb up to the top, drop him down onto the table, and Alex, you're able to climb through, get onto the other side. And now you're in the kitchen here. And Stigandr, you
Quiet
climb up
voices.
nimbly and moving as quickly as you can, and you manage to leap over to this. So you're like you're on the chains. There's the hole there. You push off the chains, jump, and you land onto the table.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Scramble through the hole. Were you gonna say something, Zaroth? Sorry.
Yeah, quiet voices and where's our shit? I'm asking
You're
the-
I'm saying first thing I'm saying to everyone. Second thing I'm asking Stigandr.
Okay. 5 voices now.
It's a
You are
bonus.
through the hole. You hear the sounds of commotion from above you as these people are attempting to find you, locate you, figure out where you are.
I'm gonna start barricading doors
Okay. So you've grabbed the table, pull it out.
as quietly as possible. I'm gonna start barricading doors.
Carefully. I need everyone to roll a stealth check.
I
Yes.
Yep, and thankfully because
would like
there's no
to
armor,
try and go into this room
Sure.
before I do my stealth check.
Push through the door. You see before you is this room filled with human-sized vats. Imagine back to tanks, but medieval edition, like brass rings around. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Like some doors, you can drop down into it. There's a ladder. It looks like some sort of incubation chamber. A little strange.
They're not making cell in here, are they?
Ah, a little weird. Nice. Okay. Good stealth rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
And
With
I'll
disadvantage, double dirty 20.
That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll lead them over like this way, and holy shit, what the fuck are these?
Stigandr, you're actually aware of what these are. These are vats that these soldiers sleep in. They will submerge themselves into this breathable liquid, which is somehow like it's some sort of magically breathable fluid, which gives them strength and agility and endurance. If they submerge themselves and sleep in it, they get some sort of powerful benefit, which is making them more quick and nimble, and even sometimes more intelligent. Seems like some sort of all-around enhancer.
Ah, I remember. They sleep.
I
in
would
these
like to take a
things,
nap.
and they sleep in these things, and it somehow enhances their abilities. Probably magic or something. I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird. You do find your way over towards the armory here. So Zaroth, you are stealthy. Gazef, you're stealthy. Gazef, you doing anything right now? You are. It is getting much harder. You are feeling. You guys do notice that Gazef is getting pale. He's sweating, and he is moving quite slowly and shaky.
Is there like a connection to these vats, like a sink, or is each vat separated, or is there something tying all of them to one source?
They seem to be all separate. All filled nearly to the brim with this bluish liquid.
I want to see if I can find if there's any connection to the vats or if they're all just separated. I want to begin with the knife and just putting all of my pressure into breaking a vat. Like, okay. I don't know how many ships they got, but I wanna weaken them as much as I can to stop the spread.
Nice. You weigh your full force into it, and you try to pierce through this glass. It's not very sturdy, it's pretty strong, but after a couple of chips and dents, you manage to force the knife in. It does, as you push it through, and you prise it slightly open, the blade fragments and snaps. However, it begins to gush out. This fluid starts to flow and like to splatter onto the ground. It seems slightly gelatinous, but not moving at all. It's not like an amorphous creature. It is more like some sort of gelatin substance. Still liquid, but pretty gross.
Are these vats movable?
Potentially? You don't know how heavy they are, but they look to be, they're just on like tripod-like stands.
Okay.
However, the bladders that allow the Muhin to perhaps dunk themselves in are fastened to the ground.
The aesthetics on the map, that blue around it, is that like ruins around the vats, or is that just like
there's a strange like glowing bluish circle underneath as well.
I want to see if I take like what little is left of my blade and try damaging the blue, will that like cancel out or alter the spell?
You're chipping away. It's like it's as though, again, these runes are slightly hovered off the ground. It's almost like they're holographic. So unfortunately, chipping it away will not work that way.
Okay.
The sounds of commotion getting closer as they begin to. You hear the sounds of footsteps on the stairs.
I'm gonna attempt to grab my things.
All right, you find your items. They're pretty distinct, as there is a separate rack for prisoners' belongings, chained up but not very securely. And so, Alex, you managed to slip some of your items through, fastening your gear back onto yourself. If you have armor, donning it will take a minute, probably, for you. Depends on what kind of armor you actually have.
Yeah. And then also for attuned items, are those still attuned to
Yes.
us? Or?
Yes, they are. They can't forcibly unattune you.
You get another armor side and stuff.
Yep.
I want to search around for health potions.
Make an investigation
Potions of
check.
healing.
Attempt to put my...
With disadvantage.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, well. Then.
12. Oof. Not finding much. You can find some vials, but they don't seem to have much important liquid in them.
I want to drink the blue thing.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
I don't like the way you said that.
For a good reason. Okay. Are you guys grabbing your armor and weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you who have heavy armor, that will take you 10 minutes to put on. Medium armor takes 5 minutes. Light armor takes 1 minute.
I'm barricading the doors first, then I'm putting on my armor.
Okay, you grab one of the weapons racks and you shove it under the door.
I'll help him with this one, because
Cool. Okay. This time, the ruckus as some of the metal like the weapons clatter to the ground. You hear the voices from behind the door as some of these Ken and Muhin have noticed your position. They start battering themselves against the wall. These guys over. Actually, that one would be dead. This one would be dead. This one has paralyzed. Okay, sick. So, you guys start donning your gear once again, strapping up and getting ready. Alright.
Alex, aren't you a changeling?
Yeah.
Can't you? Could you become one of these guys and like tell them you knock some weapons over?
Not now that I've put my stuff back on.
Shit.
Clothing does not change, just my physical appearance.
Well, shit.
Plus, they have a way to identify that I'm a changeling, as they said when we were in that first cage downstairs.
Oh, shit.
So, as you guys are suiting up and you're getting ready, and these guys start slamming into the wall, into the door, you hear... Suddenly, they start to shift. You hear them kind of slide back a little bit, and you feel the ship tilt. The whistling sound from the open valve and the grating of those cogs begins to get louder and louder. All around you, things start to freeze and slowly start turning in a more sluggish manner. As the ship begins to die down and starts losing altitude. As
You broke something important.
mechanism within the walls has been damaged heavily.
You broke something important.
You guys
I
are
wanna
descending downwards. Second time we're crashing a ship in this campaign.
First in the ocean, now in the sea.
Now in the sky, now in the mountains.
Oh, it's left us to do one into the land on the land.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yeah, let's go One Piece and get Sand Pirates.
Alrighty. As it's going down, you start to hear the sounds of orders being barked behind the door. And these people, the Ken and Muhin, begin to scatter away. As they go to try to find the hull and attempt to repair it. We are going to real quick take a break. At a very inconvenient time, but we are going to take one very, very quickly, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's see. So,
Yeah, just before you start, crashing a ship is going to... I have to work really hard not to metagame right now, because when we're going to try to portal into Kingsgate and you can't cross the Redant, how am I going to do this without knowing about not doing
Well,
it?
I think we're already on the other side of the Redon. I think it's just...
And it's been 8 hours since you guys did whatever you're doing.
Right?
yes.
Yeah, so...
That's... Don't
likely
worry
we're
about it.
probably close to the city. Maybe, hopefully.
We're getting
Fingers
somewhere.
crossed. We're at least on the other
The
side
ground.
of the Redon, and it's just like a, where do we go now?
Indeed. That'll be interesting. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. Yes. Aha.
Imagine we actually did make
Oh,
it,
I don't-
but the ship crashes into the home base that he intended for it for us to have. It's just like,
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Is it just me, or do y'all also dislike when Vinder's goes, "Oh, I've got something"?
oh no.
Leave a bad taste in your mouth, does it?
Yeah, it terrifies me. Because now I'm like, for some reason, he's gonna land us in like the worst spot possible.
I'm just evil like that.
The secret temple of, I forget his name, but the god that
Asian?
killed Deathcap. Asian, yeah.
Asian secret temple in the middle of a volcano. There you go. Deal with that.
I mean, based off of what we know of him, of course he'd have one there.
Yeah, that'd be very typical. Alright. So, The ship has begun to descend, going downwards and downwards. What are y'all doing as you're standing inside of this chamber here with the weapons and with the vats? What are we doing?
We've got all our stuff back on us.
Yes, you've all your stuff back on you. You've seemed to become like a secondary, as this ship's descent has become more of an issue.
If we're falling, I'm fucking holding on to something. I'm holding onto like a wall or something, like in my claws, because like nope, don't like this at all. Nope,
Bad. We don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like his ears straight up, like they are down, like they are not, like he is not happy right now.
Hold it back. They are dropping.
He's scared doggo mode.
Yes, scared doggo mode indeed.
He is basically in scared doggo mode, holding onto a wall for dear life.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything as this is dropping? Because you are very much so becoming less of an importance to these guys. What are we doing? Are you saying anything to each other? Are you like, you just holding on for dear life? Are you planning anything? Are you preparing anything?
So, I'm gonna go ahead and give Alex my cloak of protection.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm gonna do my best, even though I'm feeling weak with every passing second, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Aura of Vitality.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Should I also take Alex or Deathcap's scythe back, or?
Yeah, I'll leave that with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage,
Sure.
grow to large, increase reach by 5 feet, and I'm gonna grab Alex, Stigandr, and Gazef, and I'm gonna pull them in and like basically hug all three of them as tight as I can. Because with Spider Climb, my feet should stay decently planted, and I'm hoping I can just kind of hold them in place.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the spiraling ship goes down and down and down, you wait for a painfully long time before you feel the immediate and powerful impact as it slams into the undefined and undistinct ground upon which you found yourselves. It grates and shifts and pushes, the ground begins to collapse inwards. It almost flips and turns sideways. Zaroth, you kind of huddle downwards, trying to make yourself as small as possible while protecting everybody else. Zaroth, you are going to take... I need you to roll a... Yeah.
What grade was the moonsicle again?
Huh?
What grade was the moonsicle?
I think it was rare.
Again?
You're going to take, my good sir. Oh, shit. Oh, you are raging, so this will be half damage. 27 points of piercing damage as the fragmented pieces of metal and wood jam into you. And that is obviously, that's not halved. So if you would like to have that for your
Okay,
rage.
so round down, 13.
Round down, 13, yes. As these chunks of metal are jammed into you. Okay. You hear the sounds of the cogs beginning to break and fracture, and the whistling of this odd electric sound. The ship begins to vibrate slightly. You hear sounds of yelling from above. Shouting of worry. What are you guys doing? As the
Has the ship quit moving?
grinds to a halt.
Time to attack.
I'm axing the wall. The outer wall.
Which one? So the back one? Like this one here?
Yeah, that one.
You carve through it, and after just a minute, you manage to pry it open. You push out, and you drop to the ground. The ship has come to a halt. It's made this glacier-like motion through the ground into this valley. And you see around you once again are these mountains, and yet it is sunny out. The sky is open. I'm going to shift this over once again. After so long, to our Western Telbaris map. Don't
We're home.
Don't mind the pink
Oh,
lights, guys.
motherfucker.
The lines.
Oh,
What?
I
have-
What did I do?
I have one guess as to where we are.
What do you mean?
I have a guess as to where we are, and I don't like
I
the
think
guess.
you know where we're going, dude.
I know
I mean-
where we're going.
I think you know exactly where we're going.
No, sure.
No! No!
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me
Does
check
anyone-
something real quick. I gotta check something real quick. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Shern has replaced King's Gate.
King's Gate is made up of 5 Sherns all stacked together.
Vertically instead of horizontally.
Yeah. Okay, where? Let me just hang on. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. I've just gotta check something on a certain character sheet.
So watch
Where
us find.
I don't. Damn
I'm
it,
assuming
Fenris.
Where did this come from?
Oh, let's see. Oh, do you have it on here?
I think I.
I don't think you do, actually.
Ugh.
No, you don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna have us. I'm gonna have us be in Velgear. That sounds pretty fitting.
Velgear?
Where do you think it would be, Zaroth? Which one do you
It's
think it would be?
Vamor.
It's Vamor? Okay. That's what I was actually originally leaning towards. As you
It was
guys,
either Vamor or Kellic, and I don't think it was
I
Kellic.
think it was Vamor. You guys are
Oh,
around
yeah, it's actually
here
pretty close.
as the ship is crashed down.
You.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Now the question
Hey,
is,
we're
how are we
almost
gonna get
to that
Verda and
point, man.
Karu back into this group? Like, how are we gonna rope these guys back here without having to keep the party split forever? Which is a pain in the ass. But
They're going to Kingsgate, right?
they are. I think that's what we're gonna be for next session. And oh, unfortunately, as you guys, shit, I forgot about this. I forgot to mention this. As you are standing and as the ship crashes down, Gazef drops down.
Oh shit, he's dead.
Convulsing and rippling, but his form starts to flicker and shift.
Yoda disappears.
Kind of. Gazef, what do you do in your final moments of consciousness?
Do I recognize that I'm back in Western Suburbs?
Yes. You recognize that you only have a very brief moment to act.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and smile. It's good to be back home. Right before I fade.
It's good to be back home, you say. And then, as if you were snapped away by Thanos, you begin to dissolve into this blackish dust. Drift away.
Does it take all of his gear with him?
Unfortunately, yes.
I was gonna grab his shield.
Reach forward and you grab the
Does it have-
shield. Go ahead and take that. Grants. What? This dog's being a pain. Come up here, buddy. Got my code DM. Alright,
So DM.
code DM. But yeah, Gazef fades. You guys are left standing here on the edge of this mountain, which, Zaroth, you stare, you look around, see the high cliffs, snow-capped peaks. You return back to your homeland, the Morag Mountains. The smoking ship behind you begins to rupture. You hear the sounds of pipes bursting, breaking. You get the sense that the ship is about to explode.
Oh, time to run. I wanted to fight the guys, but no,
No,
I think it's
You're probably gonna die.
surviving is more important.
As you guys start to
Yeah.
dash forwards, running as fast as you can, leaving this ship behind you. A couple of the Kinemuin try to drop down from the rafters, Jesus Christ, the top deck, as they're landing in this dirt. Most of them have been flung off. The few that clutched onto something are looking badly wounded, and as they drop, breaking legs most likely, or other limbs, and behind you the ship begins to erupt and burst. The wood fractures and splinters, And as it immolates, the puff of radiant red energy, you all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, shit.
Yay, advantage.
Yay, advantage.
Oh no, I don't have any. Okay. It's so. Oh no.
I got for
Uh-oh.
advantage.
Oh no.
Thank God for advantage. Ooh,
I don't.
19.
nasty. 19 succeeds. 13 and 2, and 7 will fail. Okay, so as this explosion of force energy strikes you. Shit.
What happened?
Okay, so Stigandr suffers 32 points of force damage. As does Alex. Zaroth, you take half of that.
16.
16.
3.
Still alive.
Whoo, are you guys still up?
I'm still up.
And as you shift forward,
battered,
standing in the
little
snow, you're battered and bruised, but you are still up. And the ship behind you
Bleeding.
is dusted, pretty much, as it burns away. This cloud of smoke trails into the air.
What?
And there we... Something big just happened, I guess.
Oh, something. Was that hurt through me?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was my brother. He's playing something.
Gotcha. All right. Well, from there, I think we are going to end tonight's session and figure out where we're going to go from here. Zaroth is going to try to kill me.
Was not prepared for this.
Nope, me neither, man.
It's family reunion time.
Family reunion
Good.
like abrupt.
Oh no.
Good
Hey,
fucking improv
You know
pivot.
what? If it works
thank
out,
you.
we might get a small army to come help us.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh,
That's why I
I
said if
already-
it works out. I didn't say it would work out.
I think I already know the move of where we need to hit, where we need to go first.
Oh
I'm
yes.
more worried. Actually, I have a bit of a question actually for Fenris, and it's more like a kind of a lore question. What is the relationship between Goliaths and Hrundirs?
It's hard to tell because Hrundirs are exclusively Scavian creatures most of the time. The Goliaths
I'm just
of
wondering-
Scavia
wondering
would
in
most
old-
likely be at odds with the Hrundir, you'd assume, because they're both fighting for a small territory, right? Mountains do make up a lot of Scavia, however, it's hard to make a living out there, and so if you've got another source competing with you, and if that source is especially more humanoid and more developed in many senses, there's a good chance that you're going to be at odds with one another.
All right.
You can probably assume that it might be a little bit of a rough time.
Okay, I was just wondering, is all.
Yeah, of course.
Because I don't want us to somehow find this tribe and it basically them so it's a wolf.
Kill it! Yeah, well, they're going to be like, it's a Zaroth, kill him! So,
Yep.
there's a good chance of that happening because of what happened with you and this crew.
And yeah, it might end up just being outsiders,
Kill
kill them.
We're actually finally getting to Zaroth plot stuff.
And kill those two in particular twice as much.
Shake him! Alrighty, y'all, and we will
Which
see
I
the
guess-
introduction of Deathcap's new character. Deathcap, not Deathcap's new character.
Danny
Next session.
DeVito's.
Danny DeVito's new character. Sorry, my bad. I started blasting. Bam, bam, bam. That's what his new character's going to be, obviously. Alrighty.
Gaiden all over.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a trend of switching new characters without them dying. Danny DeVito has a trend of switching new characters with them
dying. Yeah.
And so does Patty.
Yes.
Yep. Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged.
Well-
Alrighty.
Fenris, I think I'm gonna have to pull off that little plan I talked to you about. I think I'll have to pull off a little bit sooner than expected.
Okay.
'Cause- This
Got
this
it.
little Zaroth arc
It's
was
180.
planned to be the last Zaroth arc.
Yeah, I know, which is going to be weird for this. So we'll see how this goes. I don't
Yeah,
know. It might
so I
have
have
to. We'll see. We'll see.
Gotta start executing plans
but
fast.
that's how D&D works, baby.
Yeah, and also you
Yeah.
might end up doing this and then kind of going on for a little bit longer, and then maybe coming back and finishing your plan. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how it goes. We'll have to talk about it for a bit. All right, guys. Well, that went somewhere.
You gotta break the squeeze.
See y'all next time.
See you next week.
See y'all.
Alrighty. Well,
So I guess we're calling episodes Yet Another Crash.
yet another crash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash
might as well
2
call it that.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
Also, I put in names for the possibilities for the 38 part 1 and 2
Oh, you did? Really?
in the comment sections.
Let me see. Go look.
All right.
All right. Well, I will end the recording here because I forgot I was still recording. Oops. But that was excellent. Alrighty,
yeah.
guys. Well, we will pick this up next week.
Okay. Bye.
Perfect. Bye.